Social Perspectives, hosted by J. Gentile Everett, is brought to you by the Renaissance Ministry.
Hey, we're here with the master. This is the master. So look, I want you to go and do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Talk about the master. We know who the master is. But listen, guess what it said? The Bible says that everything was made by him. He made both of us.
That's right.
So he set us up for greatness, man.
Hey, man, and you know what? I'm just glad to be your little brother. That's what I look at it.
I'm so glad that I can wear a jacket and you can wear a full suit. But we're going to be here every Sunday night.
That's right.
11:30. This is going to be a great season for you. I can feel it in my bones.
Man, we're coming from you. I receive it, and I'm taking it just like that.
We got some amazing. That Motown show is off the chain. You already know.
Oh, man, I already know that.
The Murder Mystery Wednesdays and Thursdays.
We're on it. We're on it.
And my show is on Friday. Don't forget about my show.
Man, your show, come on.
Don't try to cut it.
You're way out there.
You're going to snap me like Will Smith.
Take care, brother.
God bless you.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
I'll see you Sunday night, 11:30.
All right, be there. We are here with Billy D. Washington, who was a mentee of the great James Stephens III. He was a policeman, got up with James, and everything went into a whole different direction. He's been on Net Comedy Jam, HBO, All-Star lineup. We are just honored to be in your presence.
Hey, brother. Good to see you guys, man. Glad to be here in Myrtle Beach.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to a fantastic show that look, your reputation already precedes you, man. I got on the road today. This is my third stop filming today. But I was determined I was going to get here because of the hype that I got with you. That's the truth.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
So tell us, how did you really get into comedy?
I had my best friend was a drug dealer, and he wasn't. I just started doing open mics, and one night I wanted to see James. I saw James on TV, and I went to see him at a club in Houston, and I caught the bug. And I started trying open mics and stuff like that, and won a couple of competitions, and I went on tour with the Temptations like really early in my career, and I ended up doing Aretha Franklin's last national tour. I was on tour with her for 4 years, and so it's been a great.
Fantastic! Yeah. What a story you have.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's going to inspire many, many, many young people coming behind you. So, brother, we're looking forward to seeing you do your thing.
Man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, man.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
We'll be right back.
So let me go ahead and bring up our second comedian, Billy D. Billy D. Do you guys remember Billy D? Oh no, but it's Billy D. Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have Billy D. Washington. He traveled with the Queen of Soul. Who's that? Aretha Franklin. I'm telling you, we do it big at the Usher Theater, y'all. We do it big. He was on Comedy Central, Last Comic Standing. He hosted VH1. He was on HBO Def Comedy Jam, Just for Last Comedy Festival. He is absolutely amazing. Are you guys ready for Billy D? Yeah. Let me get a clap. Let's bring him up. Mr. DJ Selector. Tease me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want, what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Tease me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want, what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please.
nice fade. I appreciate that. Welcome out. Good to see you. I love doing these theater shows, man, primarily because you have a lot of young people here that may be their first ever comedy show, and you have a lot of old people here. It might be last ever comedy show. Old people hate that joke, but not for long. I went to college at a major university in the state of Texas. I majored in political science. I feel bad that I hadn't gone back to get that last 120 credits. Friends of mine graduated cum laude and magna cum laude. I graduated, thank you, Lottie. My high school cheer went ice cream, watermelon, Cadillac car. We are not as dumb as you think we is. Some of y'all look at me like, oh, what's wrong with that? I kind of freaked this white lady out earlier today. She walked towards my car and I locked my door. You laughed, but she broke in and took my stuff anyway. The police caught her. They had her in a lineup, but I couldn't identify her because you know they all. See, it's not so funny now, is it? I did that joke for the black people. I don't do a lot, I see there are a lot of white people here. I don't do a whole lot of racially polarizing material. I don't, man. If I identify a race for whatever reason, if I identify a group of people, man, it's always going to be for something positive. I'll tell you this, man, I do a whole lot of it primarily because I think that if I'm clever enough, you can determine the race of people that I'm referring to based on the setup to the joke. Like, for example, if I did a joke about a group of people who would bungee cord jump into shark-infested water while wearing khakis, flip-flops, and singing Sweet Caroline, you know what I'm talking about. If I did a joke about a group of people who could turn a school bus into a taco stand, you know what I was talking about. If I did a joke about a group of people who would buy their tires and rims before they stole their car, then you would know pretty much what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep it positive about it. I get credit where credit is due, man. White people know how to conduct a proper garage sale. Yeah, if you don't mess around when it comes to selling your stuff, man, you can buy anything at a white people's garage sale. I picked up some grandparents at a white people's garage sale. Took them home, they're hard workers. I could afford them, but not their teeth, so they're my undentured servants.
The Renaissance Shoe by JGE was inspired by the rise of Kamala Harris, our Vice President-elect of the United States of America. Get a pair at aliveshoes.com/renaissance-by-JGE-1. Again, that's aliveshoes.com/renaissance-by-JGE-1 to get a pair of American history.
Welcome back to Social Perspectives. Just as promised, we have a very interesting company we would like to present to you. We have today Better Beginning Healthcare Solutions in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And we're privileged to have the CEO and staff members of that fine establishment doing a tremendous job in the community. Let me take this moment and first introduce to you Jimmy Hindley, our CEO. He's the brain behind all of this thing. I guess that's what I ought to say. And we have Shamel Penny. All right, I'm trying to get these names together because this has been a challenge for me. And Irma Velasquez.
Irma Velasquez.
Yeah, that one. Yes. we have Crystal Todd over here. See, now the names are getting a little easier for me. And we have over here, let's see, LaDebra. Did I get it right that time?
Yes.
All right, LaDebra Ross. And we have, of course, Naisha Smith. So we're just going to talk to you about what this company is providing to the community, Cumberland County and beyond. First of all, tell me, what is this company all about? Starting with you, Mr. CEO.
It's about building the community first and foremost, and also
We provide outpatient mental health services here. And so we started this business in September 3rd, 1999, when my father had the business.
I see.
And so we got over 20 years of experience in the field. So, yeah, we're about building the community. If I can say it in one phrase.
So, am I to assume, therefore, that there must be a great need for your services?
Oh, absolutely.
Is there anyone here can talk about the need that we have in the community that you are trying to serve? Anybody have any thoughts about that? Okay, since everybody want to speak at one time, I'll start drafting people. How's that? You're the program director. Okay, what do you do? And tell me what you're trying to do with this company.
I'm Naisha, and I'm the program director right now. I'm trying to bring awareness so that everyone knows what Better Beginning is and what we represent. Getting our name out there, letting people know what services we offer, trying to get new programs established, like our ADHD testing that we just recently started. It's been great for the community. We've got a lot of kids coming in to be tested. It's not only for kids, we do adults up to 62 years old as well.
Well, I want to first ask about that question. Now, I'm a pastor, and one of the things that I've learned many years ago, ADHD is just not always in kids.
That's correct.
Seems like I've seen a lot of adult ADHD, ADD, and some other letters out there that I may not know about. You do have a program for adults who have this problem.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Well, how do you get the adults to engage? How do you get the adult to come in? How is that? How does that happen?
A simple conversation. You might get a diagnosis, or there might be a question on whether or not you are ADHD. Then you come in and we test you, and our therapist, Charmel, will review the chart and let you know what the results are.
Okay, Charmel, I need to come see you then. So I need to come see you, and maybe you'll be able to determine whether or not I'm ADHD or ADD or something like that. You can do that, is that right?
Absolutely.
All right, now, my question is suppose an adult, and most adults think that they're omniscient, they feel like they already know everything about themselves, and they feel like they got all the answers to everything that goes on in their lives. I mean, that's just the way a lot of people think. How do you seduce them or lure them to come and reach out for your services? How does that happen? Anybody?
So in some cases is where you go to the doctor and you tell the doctor different things that you have been experiencing. And so because of those things that you have experienced, they may refer you to a mental health agency such as Better Beginning so that you can get a test, a diagnostic test done to see if that's what you have.
Okay, now, my next question is, let's suppose somebody comes here, they've been referred to come here and they're tested. Is there a legal compulsion that would make them have to come and follow your instructions? There's no legal compulsion, right?
No, the only time a court order, or for instance, if there is an issue with work related, and they make it mandatory that you come in, because we do have an EAP program where we get referrals from schools and different hospitals for employees that need to come in and have testing done as well.
I would imagine that you all stay busy.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Because you're dealing with the mind, you're dealing with emotional health and all of those kinds of things. I would imagine y'all really stay busy.
And COVID has made it a lot more busy.
Is that right?
Yes.
How do you think the COVID pandemic in some way has led to or given impetus to a more hectic schedule?
It has definitely affected the community in a way as far as mental health is concerned with our children, as well as individuals who are dealing with the long-term effects of it, because it is mentally challenging for a lot of people who have either experienced it for themselves or have had family members who have experienced it or lost family members.
Wow. I got another question then, and that question has to do with, do you think ADHD contributes to crime?
Yes, I do.
Somebody care to elucidate on that? Right. I think that's your area of problem.
Yes, it can pose many challenges for an individual. A lot of times with ADHD, there'll be coexistence of defined behaviors.
I see.
And so therefore you will have some crime there.
I would imagine y'all deal all, with opposition disorders and
Yes.
all those kinds of things. Wow. Crystal, you haven't said anything. Let me hear you say something about, you are the liaison with this company for the community. So you kind of, the conduit between what happens here and what goes on out there and connecting with that. Tell us about what you do.
So yes, I serve as the liaison between the community with the healthcare professionals as well as social services. I do work with the medical facilities to try to bring in clients,
Okay.
patients. So that's exactly what I do. I try to help build the outreach program.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're sort of like in marketing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
you're the
I'm marketing the
pastor. You go out there
business,
evangelizing.
Yes. Yes.
You're doing the evangelism work. Okay, I got you. And I have not heard from the lady that let me in the facility today. Irma. Ermi. It's an Ermi, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I tell you, these names are amazing. Irma let me in today, and you were very kind. I appreciate that. I think in the beginning she was wondering, what is this man doing out here in front of my office? I kind of felt like that. So I had my computer kind of hanging there on the rail, and I saw her come in, and I moved it because I didn't want her to think that I was going to get in her space, because she looked like she was not playing. She just walked up like, I know you ain't up there in my way. So I wanted to make sure I got out of her way. And she was very kind, and she was going to really introduce your company to me verbally this morning. So I want to let you know she did a great job with that. So I think it's always good to know when people are not around, what do people actually say when people are not around? Well, I want you to know you represented the company in the highest quintessential queenly manner, and I appreciate it. Now, I understand that you are Hispanic, or what is your native background?
Yes, I'm Hispanic. I am.
And she was teaching me some Spanish. I'm not going to try to tell you what it was, nor how to pronounce it. And it was a very simple thing. But I just had time. I only understood one word in it, but she was trying to help me with Spanish. Maybe I'll come by and get some more lessons sometime if you ever have
You're
a
more
moment.
than welcome to. I'm kind of giving lessons to everybody as I can.
That's good. You know what was so interesting to me about her today? She spoke up. She spoke up about her community. She spoke up about her ethnicity. That was important and impressive. Too many times, people carry shame or disgust or disgrace or insecurity or something with them. And she stood up and she said to me, and she didn't even know me. She knew when she found out what I was here to do. She said to me, I think diversity is important.
It is.
And I was saying, I hope she doesn't attack me. She said, I think diversity is important. And she's absolutely right. Diversity is important.
Absolutely.
And she asked me, was she going to be able to say something representing another ethnicity? Because at this table, we got one dominant ethnic background, and she brought another, and she was comfortable in her skin, and she said she wanted to be represented. I give you a ton of credit for that. That's wonderful. Don't you ever lose that.
That's right.
Don't ever lose that.
Absolutely.
That's so important. So I just want to first say you guys have put together a tremendous team. And teamwork make it all work. Right. It's all about teamwork. Tell me, what about the relationship with you all's working relationship? How do you work together?
It's like a
family.
Like a family.
Yeah.
Now, did y'all hear what they just said? They all almost spoke in unison. I don't know if y'all rehearsed this, if he asked this question. That's what we're gonna do. It was amazing. Y'all convinced me that you all were sincere.
We are. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is really very special, and it's odd. But I do want to wish all of you the best in all that you do. I am so privileged and so pleased to have had you all. All of you all are so well spoken, so gregarious and kind. I just really enjoyed speaking with you all. And look, y'all got a great leader here. Let's give the leader a hand. Y'all want to give him a hand. He's a great guy. Great guy. And he's going to be a movie star because y'all should have checked out his commercial. He was with all his swag, you know? Y'all should have checked it out. Y'all going to be seeing that too. But do you have any closing remarks you'd like to share with us?
First of all, we want to thank you for your time, for coming out to allowing us to be able to get this mouthpiece to get our word out. I also want to thank each and every one of the staff for even taking time on this Friday to be a part of this.
Because they are off today.
Right.
Oh my.
Just like a family.
Oh my, that is good.
And then somebody else that's behind the camera that refused to be, we thank her too.
Yes, of course.
2 hours to be here to actually support, so we thank Ms. Green.
Thank you
as well.
Yes.
And I also want to say, you know, as far as this mental health services, as we can always challenge this thought of knowing that this is bigger than us.
That's right.
And this is ministry for us. So
that's right.
We don't take it lightly. We don't take it as if something just to do.
Right.
Everyone in here that's sitting at this table, around this table, I believe that God has them here for a reason. And so there's certain things He showed me about them that I know they can do.
Right.
So if I get anal about it, because it's not what God showed me what you're doing.
Right.
And so, but I thank God for the staff that we have, because we do have a family oriented, and they hold me up. If I'm feeling in any type of way, there's always a staff member that's going to make sure that I'm not going to stay in this place.
Right.
So it's. If I'm weak, they the strong ones, and everything's going to be all right. So I'm truly thankful for this staff. And yeah, we got growing pains, but I wouldn't trade it for nothing, because I know at the end of the day, if we going through a different trial or whatever, it's not what God showed me at the beginning, and that man can't be my ending.
That's right.
That's right.
Wow. Wow. Well, we're just going to close with the Word of God. That's why we just had a good sermon. Just had us a good sermon. I knew it was some preaching in it. I knew that. But really, we want to thank all of you for being on Social Perspectives. We are always looking for people who are trying to do special things. That's it. Doesn't matter where they are. We want to be, a platform that people can be seen, and we can shed light in dark places. That's all that I'm committed to doing.
Right.
Yes.
Shining light in dark places. So thank you all so much for being here and allowing us to have you. We'll be right back for our conclusion, but we want to take this time and thank these wonderful, wonderful people from this wonderful company to make our show what it has been today. We'll see you real soon.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Henley, CEO of Better Beginnings Healthcare Solutions in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We are committed to excellence in behavioral health services, mental health, outpatient therapy, medication management, substance abuse counseling, QB testing for ADHD, life coaching, non-emergency medical transportation, and so much more. We are available to serve your needs in the most efficient way, 24 hours a day. We have over 20 years of experience in this field. It is our calling to be there for everyone in our communities. Always know, above all things, we care. We are located at 907 Hay Street, Suite 201, Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can reach us by phone by 910-483-5986. That's again, 910-483-5986. Thank you.
It has been our esteemed pleasure to present such a galaxy of talent tonight. And remember, if you're interested in featuring any positive happening in your neck of the woods, we are able and we stand available for that service. We are here because of the consistency and the generous giving from those who are trying to help us keep the arts alive. Also remember, those of you who live outside of the immediate viewing area who want to keep up with Social Perspectives, you can by downloading the WBTW app on any of your devices and watch our show as it appears in the lineup. Please continue to contribute your tax-deductible gifts to this cause. It's too important to dismiss. You can Cash App us at $RENMI15 or make checks payable to the Renaissance Ministry or our ministry at P.O. Box 1071, Fairmont, North Carolina, 28340, or our ministry 208 J.E. Edwards Drive, Unit 8 in Myrtle Beach, 29588. We stand here for you, and we're open 24 hours a day for your needs. Please feel free to call us at 301-578-5800. Until the next time, I'm J. Gentile Everett. We'll see you again on Social Perspectives.
Social Perspectives is sponsored by ordinary people who believe in spreading love to all because everyone deserves to be loved. Please support our show with your tax-deductible gifts. You can cash out our work at $RENMI15, again $RENMI15, and help us reach the world.